Toronto, a diversified city. People from around the world live together in this place. Along with their culture, they also brought their food here too. One food that is getting popular in the past few years is bubble tea. But how is the city's reaction to this famous drink from the Orient? Do they like it?
Yes. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Love it, I'm like addicted.
Actually, yes, I do.
Yeah, actually, I really like it.
I love bubble tea.
Yes, I like it.
Yes, I do.
Let's go to a tea shop and ask some experts about bubble tea.
Bubble tea is originated from Taichung, the central part of Taiwan. In 1983, Mr. Liu, the founder of the famous tea shop Chen Sui Tang, had an idea of mixing milk tea with tapioca. Tapioca is made from di gua, which is something like sweet potato. We simply mix the tea, maybe also some juice, with the tapioca. Then it becomes the bubble tea we know. Besides the original milk tea, we also have many other different flavors. Like here, we have strawberry, banana, and almond. Also, we have this called taro. Taro is one of the most popular flavor. For tea without milk, we put in concentrated juice for flavor. Like here, we have lychee, green apple, and honey, etc. All these flavors are suitable for making many different varieties of tea without milk.
So, among all these flavors, which ones do people like most?
I like strawberry and honeydew mixed together.
I got mango for my wife and mint for me, and they're both green tea.
I like peach.
I like the typical one, the milk tea and yeah.
Original one, yeah.
Yeah, original.
My favorite flavor bubble tea is strawberry.
Taro?
I like a tropical.
I really like watermelon.
This one, coffee, milk, bubble tea.
See, I like all of the flavors. Really, actually, yeah.
It seems that we don't have an answer to what flavor people like most. How about we look at another key element of bubble tea, the tapioca. As we know now, tapiocas are made from something like sweet potato. But how do we prepare them before putting them in a drink?
Okay. After cooking for about an hour, this is how tapiocas look like. We then rinse them with cold water, just like spaghetti. And we pull away the foam on top. After rinsing a few times, until they cool down a little bit, we can put them into another container Now we add in some honey and sugar and mix them together. After this, we are almost done. We will let it sit aside for about 10 minutes to let the tapiocas soak in the sweetness. Then the tapiocas will taste the best. Here we are, the tapioca.
So, we now know that bubble tea is from Taiwan. There are many different flavors, and the tapioca is made from sweet potato. But why is it called bubble tea?
No idea.
Because there's little bubbles of tapioca in it? Think?
I don't know. Maybe I think looks. So tapioca is looks for a bubble.
Because of the tapioca, I believe.
Because the tapioca. They call the tapioca. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, the bubble is like the tapioca, and
So,
yeah, that's
it's
kinda,
in a tea,
It looks
so.
like bubble, I guess.
We don't
That's
know.
why they call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they call it bubble tea because back in Indonesia, back in the 1920s, there were tigers that had the ability to spit bubbles. And one day there was this lady named Tiagara, and she was actually having tea one day on the street. And what happened was, all of a sudden, she noticed that these tigers were actually releasing a lot of bubbles, and they fell into her tea. And when the bubbles from the tiger fell into the tea of Tiagara, what happened was she discovered bubble tea, and that's how bubble tea was discovered.
Very good imagination. But maybe it's time to ask our expert.
Many people misunderstand the name, bubble tea. They thought bubble means tapioca. This is wrong. Bubble actually refers to foam. Before bubble tea was invented, tea shops in Taiwan usually put black tea into a shaker and shake it. Then there would be foam on the surface of the black tea, and they called it foamed black tea. Therefore, bubble actually refers to the foam glittering on top of the drink, but not the tapioca. Tapioca is just an element inside bubble tea that happens to look like bubble.
I guess we now know all about bubble tea. So why wait? It's time to get some, and I'm sure you know what you want.